we can able to implement session management. It's a very clear for you people, right? Okay. So now what is the next thing we have to talk about? Now the next thing we have to talk about. So just what we require to take about, sir. Okay, like 1 minute. Yeah. What is the next thing we require to talk about? Sir, cookies. One more example we are going to discuss, right? Regarding one more example we have to discuss about cookies, so that you people can feel more comfortable. Either one or two more examples. Just let me take one more example itself is more enough, sir. So now, do you know, in the last sessions somewhere I covered only two methods we used related to the cookies. Anyone, can you please tell what is the first method? What is the first method we covered? Response dot set underscore cookie cookie name, comma cookie value, like this. So to add cookie, regarding to add cookie one cookie to the response object, then automatically this is the thing what we require to take. Regarding this is the thing what we require to take, sir. This is the first. Next, there is how you can get from the requester. How you can able to get from the requester, right? Do you know requester dot what is the variable name? Requester dot cookies dot get. Requester dot cookies dot get of count, like this we are taking, sir. Sir, now the point here is take very special care, sir. There are two types of cookies are available. Regarding there are two types of cookies are available, right? What is the first one? Okay, temporary cookies. Regarding temporary cookies and permanent cookies. Regarding permanent cookies, right? Temporary cookies and permanent cookies, right? Okay, permanent cookies also known as persistent cookies. Regarding persistent cookies, permanent cookies also known as persistent cookies, right? So what is the meaning? What is the meaning of permanent cookie, or what the meaning of persistent cookies, sir? Very simple terminology. Here say this one. If I add the cookie to the response, we are not setting any max age. Regarding I'm not setting any max age. Regarding if we are not setting any max age. Regarding if we are not setting any max age, sir, what is the age for this cookie? What is the maximum age of this cookie? You are not going to specify. If you are not specifying max age for the cookie, such type of cookies are by default considered as temporary cookies, because you didn't set. So as long as browser is open, your cookies are available. Once the browser closed, automatically cookies by default will be gone. Such type of cookies are by default considered as temporary cookies. Remember this one, sir. Sir, what is the meaning of temporary? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of temporary cookies, right? So if we are not setting max age, such type of cookies are called temporary cookies. Those temporary cookies will be stored in the browser's cache. Remember these ones are where it will be stored? Inside browser's cache. Okay. Once inside browser's cache, right? Browser's cache. Once we close the browser. Once we close the browser, automatically your cookies by default will be gone. Such type of terminology is by default considered. Yes, such type of words itself is nothing but cookie. Okay, remember temporary cookies, right? So sometimes we can set max age for the cookie. Regarding we can set max age for the cookie. If you set the max age for the cookie until that age, in the client system, these cookies are by default available, sir. These cookies won't be stored in the browser's cache. These cookies are going to be stored in the file system. Regarding in the local file system of the client mission. In the client mission, permanently these cookies by default will be saved, sir. So even you close the browser also, but the cookies by default will be available. Okay, if the cookies are persistent cookies, if the cookies are permanent cookies, right? Sir, how you can set the max age? That is the bigger doubt here. Can you please tell how I can add the response? How I can add cookie to the response object? Can you please tell? why I'm writing again, you should aware. How I can add the response cookie to the response object? Response dot set a cookie. Response dot set cookie of name comma value. Correct or not? Name comma value. Sir, yesterday we used some count, sir. Some count is the cookie name. Sir, what is the value? New count is the corresponding value. Here you are not talking about max age. That's why it is by default considered as a temp cookie, right? Sir, I want to specify max age also. Comma max age is equal to some 180. Regarding max age is equal to 180. 180 means 3 minutes. Sir, 3 minutes. This cookie by default will be available, man. Once 3 minutes got crossed, automatically the cookies by default will be gone. Remember this one. We are setting max age. Such type of cookies are by default considered persistent cookies. Sir, how much time this cookie is available? How much time this cookie is available? Can I spell out, sir? It's always seconds. It's always in seconds. Argument is always in seconds only. How much age the cookie will be available? 3 minutes. Whether you close the browser or you open the new browser, it's always until 180 seconds. 3 minutes cookie by default will be available. Remember, once 3 minutes got completed, automatically, okay? So this data by default will be, these cookies by default will be expired. Remember, such type of cookies are called persistent cookies because these things will be written permanently to the file which is available in our local file system. These things are not going to be stored. These things are not going to be stored in the what we call in the browser's cache. If you clear explicitly the cookies, then automatically will be gone. Malaya, that is explicit is always more priority. If you clear explicitly, then these things by default will be gone. Any doubt? Are you in the position to understand? Max, not length, max age. You can set max age as some here. Do you know? Sometimes what will happen in the olden days? Gmail.com. Do you want to keep this login for the next 6 months? Do you want to log in? Do you want this login for the next 6 months? Next 6 months, like that, right? So even 6 months time, you are not required to log in the Gmail. Sometimes in the first versions of Gmail, you have this type of option. Even some applications also. Do you want to keep this login for the next 1 week? Do you want to keep this login for the next 15 days? Something like that. What we have to take, if I want this cookie 6 months, man. If I want this cookie 6 months, 6 months into 30 days, into 24 hours, into 60 minutes, into 60 seconds. If you can pass this value, the argument here, then automatically until 6 months, these cookies by default will be available. Regarding that, until 6 months, these cookies by default will be available. Until 6 months, your count, same count will be continued. Remember that, okay? So this is this option. Clear, right? Okay, now let me go for so any max, any age you can able to set, but not recommended. 6 months you are maintaining the same login, then automatically may be a chance of security issues. That's why you can take even 1 year also, 12 months also, even 100 years also you can able to take. 100 years also you can able to take, sir, but not recommended. Okay, this is you can provide any bigger value, no problem at all. Sir, let me check, is it really is going to reflect or not? Okay, yesterday we covered some examples, sir. Have you remembered? We discussed some example yesterday. I mean, what is the example we covered yesterday? Anyone, can you please guide? The Django project cookie 1 example, right? Cookie project 1. Okay, this is the example we covered, right? Cookie example 1. Test views.py like this, right? Very simple, views.py like. Sir, this is resp.set cookie of count comma new count like this, it is the temporary cookie or permanent cookie? Can you please tell? From this, is it temporary cookie or permanent cookie? It's a temporary. Are you getting? It's a temporary, right? Now let me go to that location. Let me start the server. The Django projects OT. Next, and after that cookie project 1. Okay. Py manage.py manage.py run server. Okay, like this. It's the temporary. Regarding this one itself is the temporary cookie. Once we close the browser, automatically the cookie by default will be gone. Okay. 1 minute, sir. Yes. Here, just observe very carefully about this terminology. Okay. Yes, page count 1. Let me take 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? Okay. So it's going to be keep on increasing, right? Keep on increasing, right? So now let me close this one. Let me close. Let me open the browser again. Let me open the browser again. Sir, can you please tell if the fresh count will come? If the fresh count will come or the same count will be continued? Can you please tell if the fresh count will come or the same count will continue? Fresh count, because the reason is it is the temporary cookie. You close the browser. If you close the browser, automatically the previous count by default will be gone. So that's why it starts with 1, 2, 3, and so on, like this, right? Okay, well. Now my question is, take very special care, sir. Okay, very special care about this terminology, right? Sir, let me open comma here max age. Are you getting? Max age, how much age you require? Sir, let me take 180 seconds, sir. Let me take 180 seconds. 180 seconds means what? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, like this, right? Okay. So 3 minutes, or otherwise let me take 3 minutes. No problem at all. Now, sir, here just observe this one. Observe this. Let me close the browser, and then let me restart the server again. Of course, not required. Safe side. Let me. Okay. Yeah. Here just I'm taking. Just observe that. Now cookie by default is going to be started. This cookie max 180 seconds only it will be there, sir. Until 180. Yes, it should be there continuous. No problem at all. Now close the browser. Let me open the browser again. Until 3 minutes, same count by default will be continued if it is going to reflect. Are you getting right? If the same count is continuing or not? If the same count is continuing or not? Yes, this is nothing but persistent cookie. Until 3 minutes, this one by default will be there, sir. Okay? Until 3 minutes it will be there. By mistake, 3 minutes completed. If you ask again, sorry, that cookie gone. Now it will start again from 1. Are you getting that? After 3 minutes, I will refresh again. Don't worry about that. Just please keep as it is. Okay, side. After 3 minutes, I will refresh. I will refresh that. At that time, it won't continue from 42. It will continue from 1 onwards. Clear, right? Yes. So next, we covered already in the last sessions. We covered already in the last session how to create a cookie and then how to retrieve the cookies. Like already we had very clear discussion in this code. Regarding this is the way what I'm doing. Can you please tell what I'm doing? Please guide what I'm doing. This one is what I'm doing, sir. This one itself is here I'm setting the cookie. I'm setting the cookie. Of course, it's the permanent cookie. Next, here how I can able to get the cookie. This is the base, sir. Okay, how to retrieve. Next, how to get the cookie is like this, right? Sir, can I go for next example? Yes, friends. Can I go for next example? Cookie demo. Another example. I want to take. If you are very much interested, a small example I want to take, sir, so that you people can feel more comfortable. Like what I want to take is from the fresh. I want to go for right. Sir, is there any way to without using refresh to load the data? Maybe Ajax call or something like maybe there is a possibility. There is a possibility. Auto refresh. There is some option is there. I'm not sure exactly, but just check. Some option. Yes, it's a very common requirement because the reason is cricket score. share market prices automatically will come or not? Yes, okay, because yeah, it is Ajax call or something like it is there. Okay, clear. Now 3 minutes already completed. Can I use the word 3 minutes already completed? Yes, let me refresh. If it is not 3 minutes completed, then it will continue the same. Here just observe that 45, 46, okay, not 3 minutes not yet completed. That's why same number is going to continue, sir. Same number by default is going to continue. Max age I told already. Okay, like this, right? Here maybe not yet completed. 3 minutes. Okay, like we will check. Don't worry, sir. 180 seconds I kept. That's why 3 minutes. Okay, now what is the next thing I have to? Is it? Am I said? Oh, 130. 130 it should be completed, right? 130 only, not 180. Sorry, 130. It should be completed. Okay, no problem. No. Just we will wait. It should be completed. It should restart from 1 onwards. Sir, just wait some more time. Okay, now next example. Let me go for what is my next example. I'm trying to take next example. What I'm trying to take here is here just another small example, sir. Yeah. Another small example I want to take care. Do you know in this previous example, are you feeling session is there? Are you feeling session management is there or not? In this previous example, session management is there or not? Or not? Yes, it is there because the previous count my server can able to remember. That's why it is there, sir. It is there. 1 minute. Let me close the browser. Let me open again. Yes. No. Then where is my? It is not. It is not reflecting 130 seconds only. Yes, the argument is always in seconds only. Max age 130 seconds. Okay. So this is one approach anyway. It's not going to be reflected. Maybe after it should be because it is a persistent cookie. Cookie, no, Priyank, it is the max age. Have you observed, right? By keyword only I am providing. It is the max age. Max age is equal to 130. 130 is the max age only. Maybe the argument is not in seconds. No, it is in seconds only. 1 minute. Just a matter of 1 minute. Response dot set cookie, right? Request and response objects. HTTP request object. Here, can you please observe that HTTP response, like this. Is there any attributes? Next methods. Can you please have a look once in the methods? Set a cookie. Yeah. Can you please have a look once, sir? Max age should be number of seconds or non-default value. If the cookies should last only as long as client browser session. If expires or not specified, it will be calculated. Something like Are you getting? So means that, yes, correct. But anyway, my browser, it is not reflecting here. If I can choose another, let me take another browser. 1 minute. It is in seconds only. Don't worry. I'm taking one more browser. Yes, perfect. Yes, okay, well. So just after few minutes we will check is there any browser issue. Sometimes maybe browser issue is also there because cookies will be managed by browser completely. Next up, Vinod Kumar, you are asking some doubt, Vinod. Do you want the browser to save this password? It is nowhere related to cookies concept. It is the facility. It is the default facility provided by the browser. Remember this one. Are you getting? So that browser can able to remember in the browser's memory. It is going to be saved. It is the browser's capability. Okay, like sir. Now just no, uncle. Age means whenever we are refreshing, it will be counted. No, no. Okay, that's all. Sir, what is the next thing? What I have to go for? Let me go for one more example so that some more extra things you are going to get. Okay, I'm sure, sir. What I want to do is just a small example, but more meaningful example for you people, right? Just aware this example I want to take. Here I'm taking just let me go for a small example. Maybe I did. Sir, here what is the first one? 1 minute, sir. Maybe this example is there for in the offline batch. Let me run that, and then from the scratch we can able to develop. Don't worry about that. Okay, from the scratch we will develop. Don't worry. Yes. Okay, this is. Oh, if I want to stop, then I may not. 1 minute. Sir, this is almost 3 minutes completed. Yes. 130 seconds only, right? Yeah, excellent. Have you observed right? Have you observed right? Now the count 7 became 1. Now the count 7 became 1. Have you observed right? 1. Okay, like here 18 is there. Here 18 is there. Now let me refresh. Now the count became 1. 1. Let me open this Chrome. 113 is there. Let me refresh. 1. Are you getting 1 like this, right? Okay, maybe. So browser issue like that. Clear for you people? Any doubt? What is the max age? How you can able to set like this, right? Next example. Next example, sir. What I want to go for is let me show another small example. Sir, how to develop that? I will take care. Don't worry much about this one. Okay, the Django projects in the cookie project 3 like this is there, sir. So py manage.py, okay, run server. This is the code I have to I mean this example I want to show for you people. But how many if you can able to develop this type of applications, then session management I don't think you people are going to get any doubt. You won't get any doubts, sir, I'm sure, if you are going to develop like that. Okay, so please make sure. Observe a bit interesting example, sir. A bit interesting example. Okay, welcome to Durga Soft. Enter name. Welcome to Durgasoft, enter name. Okay, I'm trying to enter the name as Durga. Regarding I'm trying to enter the name as Durga. Submit name. Observe this one. How many requests I'm sending? Observe. Submit name. Hello Durga. Hello Durga. Enter age. Okay. My age some 40 or otherwise 35 I'm taking, sir. Submit age. Then automatically immediately it's asking enter your girlfriend name. Okay. My girlfriend name already you people aware. Sunny. Okay. Like this I'm taking, sir. Now submit girlfriend name. Submit girlfriend name. Okay, if I submit this one, then automatically hello Durga, thanks for providing info, please cross check your data and confirm your provided data is the name is Durga, age is 35 and girlfriend name is Sunny. Like this it is. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. What's my doubt is, in this example session management is there or not? Can you please confirm? In this example session management is there or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, no. Niranjan. In the session management, is there or not? Yes, it is there. Because the reason for that is you provided your name in the first request. Regarding you provided your name in the first request. In the first request, enter name. Okay. Now I'm providing Niranjan. Okay. This name in the first request. So, hello Niranjan, enter your age, 25. Now I'm providing age in the next request. Regarding enter your girlfriend name, something like Samantha, like this I'm taking. Submit girlfriend name. Do you know how many requests I send? Can you please tell how many requests I send? 3 requests. In 3 requests, 3 different data. Now, server can able to remember. Regarding that name, age and there. So server remembered my previous request information. Regarding server remembered my previous request information. That's why so session management is there, sir. Regarding this is about what is the how you can conclude session management is there or not. Okay, make sure. So session management is there because server can able to recognize. Server can able to recognize. Okay, remember my client information, previous request information for the future purpose. Sir, shall we develop this application? Can you please confirm? Shall we develop this application? Yes. Next, moreover, I don't want to use the Django forms concept. First time I want to use normal HTML files concept. Okay, don't worry, sir. Normal HTML files concept I want to use. How we can able to do that, sir? Okay, the same example in the sessions I will explain. There I will use the Django forms for the same example, right? Okay, like sir, what is the advantage of cookies? Why it's not required for making website? Why it's required in making website? Just remembering this. Maybe have you attended last? What your name? I'm unable to see your name. Someone is asking, sir, what is the main advantage of cookies and why it's required in making website? What's your name? Sushil. Yeah, Sushil. So advantage is just for session management. Maybe you missed last session. You missed last class. Okay. Now just observe. I want to develop this example, sir. Yes. How we can able to do that. Okay. Let me go to our project folder. Okay. Just observe that Django projects OT online training. Okay, now can you please guide, sir? What I have to take? Django admin. Okay, start project. Okay, what is the project name? Sir, cookie project 2. I'm taking, sir. Cookie project 2. Sir, observe what I'm trying to take here is available once. Sir, now cookie project 2. Like this I'm taking, sir. Next, here just a py manage.py. Okay, sir, here start then automatically test app I'm taking. Okay, that's all. Now take very special care about this one. Sir, my requirement is cookie demo cookie project 2. In that, let me go for temp file. Regarding let me go for templates directory. Okay, templates directory. Inside that, we require to go for test. In that, In that, how many files are required? First name.html is required. Correct or not? Name.html is required. First one, name.html is required. Next, age.html is required. Age.html is required. Next, third one, sir, name.html, age.html is required. Why name and age both are not at the same level? 1 minute. Am I doing any mistake? Yes, here test app. In the test app, name.html is required. Name.html is required, and then age.html. Next and after that, okay, one more file is required. Name, age, girlfriend.html. Next and after that, results.html. So total results. At last, I want to display results.html. Okay, that's all. Sir, can you please observe how many HTML pages are there? 3. Name, age, girlfriend, and then results.html, right? Okay. I'm not interested to talk about CSS styling, all that, because we are already experts in that area. Not required to keep much explanation about that, sir. Okay, like that. So now my next target is, let me go for settings.py. Here settings.py, let me do that compulsory required activities, right? Yes, one is, let me add my application. Next and after that, here base dir, and then template dir is equal to, so template dir is equal to os.path.join. Okay, base dir comma templates. Okay, that's all. So what is the next here? Just in the template dir, like this I'm taking. That's all, sir. Okay, well, now everything is very clear. Everything is very clear for you. Let me open our web. Okay, so first what I want to take here is, listen very carefully, sir. Home.html I want, sir. Name.html I want. Here HTML page I'm taking, sir. Now here what I want to take is h1. So welcome to Durga shop, or otherwise enter name registration page. Are you getting name registration page, something like I'm taking, sir. Next and after that, one HR tag also, sir. I don't want to use any Django forms. Normal HTML forms concept also we can able to use. That one I want to show for you people, right? Form I'm taking. Forget about all this terminology. Okay, like form I'm taking, and then enter name. Are you getting enter name? Can you please guide what we have to take? Sir, enter input type for text. Name is equal to, okay, name. Sir, it is a very important, sir. It is a very important. What is the parameter name I used? Name. Are you getting? So this input text parameter, this input type is the text. And what is the name of this text field is name, because this is the name I use. Are you getting? Name I use, right? Next and after that, input type is equal to submit. Next value is equal to submit name. Are you getting? Submit name, like this I'm taking, sir. Value is equal to submit name. Next and after that, one br tag I'm taking, because submit tag. Okay, that's all. So this is the form whatever we have. Okay, very simple terminology, sir. But in this, sir, pure HTML, sir, I'm not using any Django forms, because you have to habitize this type of style also. Okay, but in this, what is the value entered? What is the name value entered by end user? Yes, so this parameter name must be required. What is the type of this text field? Can you please tell what is the type of this input field? I respond. What is the type of this input field? Text. What is the name of this text field? Name. Here name. This name is the very important name I give. Next value means whatever value you are going to provide. Don't worry, sir. That's all. Okay. Now what I want to take is, let me display up to this. Okay, let me go to the views.py. Here def home or name view I'm taking, sir. Now listen very carefully, sir. Only first one may be difficult. Name view, return render of request, return render of request, comma test slash what is the HTML page? Name.html. That's all. Are you getting? If you ask, sir, if you are sending the request for this view, simply it is going to display name.html page. Are you able to understand, right? Okay, this is what you people should aware, right? Next and after that, what is the last part we have to talk about this one? urls.py file. Are you getting? urls.py. Okay, here also from test import views. Next and after that, here just what I want to take here, sir. Here let me take a dollar directly views dot what is the views dot name view, like this I'm taking, sir. That's all, sir. Any doubt up to this? Up to this is a very clear, right? Yeah, Omkar, we will discuss how to read the name value provided like this, right? Now observe this. Let me display form first, and then how to enter, how you can read, that thing I will take care. Don't worry, sir. What I want to take is, let me start the server. Okay, py manage.py run server, like this I'm taking. Run server like now. Yes, here let me send the request. If I send the request, do you know what will happen is, now the request will goes to, if I send the request, now the request will goes to name view. Observe very carefully, sir. Now the request will goes to name view. What the name view is going to do is, just it is a display to the name.html. How name.html is implemented, sir? Just only this is a form like this, right? Now that form should be displayed. Is it really displaying the form or not? Perfect. Name registration page, enter name, submit. Everyone can able to understand? Any doubt? Okay, clear. Now the business logic will come in the picture. Very, very important, sir. What I want to do is enter name. I entered Durga. Submit. If I submit this one, next what I have to do is, sir, read this data, because this name must be required for the future purpose. Add that to the response. Yeah, the cookie. Yes, that response. The cookie, and then display age registration form. Are you getting that? This is about my requirement. Display age registration form. So read this data, save this data for the future purpose, and then display age registration form. This is about my requirement, right? Okay, take a bit very special care, sir. Just a matter of 1 minute. Very, very important. First, what I have to do is, in our views.py, let me take def age view I'm taking, sir. Age view request like this I'm taking. Okay, request like this I'm taking. Now return, okay, 1 minute, return render test slash age.html, like we are going to pass. But here one very important terminology is there, sir. Of course, request, comma, very important terminology is there. Please make sure. Okay, please make sure about this point, sir. Once I enter this one, now the request should goes to, listen very carefully. Now the request will goes to age view. Are you getting? Now the request should goes to age view. What this age view has to do is read this value and save this value in the form of cookie to the response object, and then display age table, right? Or age form. Can you please display like this? First thing, okay? So what I want to take is for this, let me take URL pattern first. Where we have to take URL pattern? Okay, like what I'm trying to take is here dollar sir age I'm taking. This is the URL pattern. What is the view, sir? Age view. Okay, like this. Sir, can you please tell for the age view what is the URL pattern? Please guide. Age view. What is the URL pattern? What is the URL pattern? Age is the URL pattern. Correct or not? What is the age is the URL pattern. Now, in our name.html, observe very carefully. In our name.html, once you enter the name, okay, submit button, you have to go to /age. This is the URL pattern, right? For the age, this is the URL pattern, right? That's why form action is equal to /age. Like this, you have to provide. Yeah. The people who are already familiar with the actions, HTML forms in other languages like servlets and JSP, then you people can able to understand. Otherwise, nothing, don't worry. So if you submit this form, so what is the next page? Now the control will goes to /age. Age means in the urls.py, age URL pattern mapped with age view. That's why the control is coming to age view. Okay, well. Are you able to understand? Next, one more point, sir. What is the point is, here there is one more attribute is there. What is that attribute? Method, sir. If you are not using method attribute, it will become get method. Default method for the form is what? Get method. Remember this one. Default method is get. If you want to specify explicitly post method, then method is equal to post we have to specify. Observe carefully, sir. There are mainly two types of methods you should aware. Get method, post method. If you are not specifying method attribute, then it will become get. Then it will become what? Get method only. The default form method, the default method for HTML form is always get method. I want to use get only because already I am familiar with the post. I want to use only get method only. Okay, well, so now observe. If I enter name Durga and submit, can you please tell? Now the control will comes to which view function? Please respond. Which view function? Age view function. Age view function. What is the job, sir? What is the job of age view function? Can you please guide? What is the job of age view function? Read name entered by end user. Next, save that name for the future purpose. Save that name for the future purpose. Yeah, inside the cookie. Okay, like that. Next, display sir age form. That's all. Any doubt? So whatever data entered by end user, save for the future purpose in the form of cookie and then display age form. That is the job of this age view. Any doubt? Clear, right? Okay, well, sir, how to read the data? How you can able to read the data, sir? Here, inside HTML form, what is the text field? What is the name I used? Name text field. Are you getting what is the name I used? Name text field. Now that the name text field will come in the picture. Very simple, sir. What entered name? Okay, name is equal to, here name, entered name is equal to, what I'm trying to take is request dot get method. Request dot get method of name. Remember this one. Sir, what this line is going to do that, sir? What this line is going to do? In the get request, there is one text field is there named with the name. whatever the value associated with that name, can you please read and store inside name variable. That's what you should aware. Are you getting right? So here this is reading data from name.html. That's all. Any doubt, friend? Any doubt? Can you please confirm? Okay, well, what is the next one? I have to save this name for name inside some response object. First create response object. Okay, response is equal to, how I can able to get response object? Render of request comma age.html. Next response dot, can you please guide? Response dot set a cookie. Response dot set cookie. Sir, what is the cookie name, sir? What is the corresponding value name? That's all. Cookie name, and what is the corresponding value? Whatever value present inside name variable, that value by default will be saved. Whatever name present inside name variable means end user provided thing. Now return this response to the end user. This response is going to display age.html. Friends, it is pure HTML based coding I'm taking. I'm not taking advantage of Django forms and so on. Don't worry, in the sessions I will take that, because you have to aware this type of approach also. Can you please confirm? Everyone in a position to understand? All the three activities am I did or not? All the three activities am I did or not? Okay, read name entered by end user, save that in the form of cookie, and the display age form. That's all, only three activities. Because in this here this person is not responsible to display all information, just saved for future purpose. Nandakishore, I'm not required to use requested cookies here, because I'm not going to display end user provided data here. Just save for future purpose and display only age form. That's it. Okay, excellent. Now what is the next form I have to take? Age.html. Age.html, right? So now can I use the word same copy paste I want to take even in the age.html also? HTML, sir, age registration form. Age registration form. Form action, forget about this one. Okay, enter age. Enter age. Here age, sir. Next submit age. Any doubt? Are you able to understand? Okay, now up to this, is it going to work or not? I have to check. Okay, up to this, is it going to work or not? I require to check. Yeah, Malaya, we are not required to send. Don't worry. Okay, perfect. Because if you are going to send it to the HTML, I'm not required. Just only age registration form like this. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just observe a bit carefully, sir. Let me send the request again. Again, I'm sending the request. 127. Like this. Enter name, Durga, submit. Sir, if I submit this one, then automatically, yeah, don't worry about previous example. Here, just I'm not going to use. If I require to use the name, if I require to display the name in the age form, then I have to do something. Don't worry. Here, submit name. If I submit this one, now the control will goes to age. Now age registration form am I getting or not? I respond. Age registration form am I getting or not? Yes. If I entered age, submit. Can you please tell now what is the next job I'm expecting? Anyone, can you please tell? If I enter age, submit, what is the next job I'm expecting? So immediately read this age and save for the future purpose. Read this age, save for the future purpose, and then display girlfriend registration form. Something like I have to do that. Okay, same copy paste only. Here just a views. What is the next view I'm taking, sir? Girlfriend view of request. Girlfriend view of request. Okay, well, what is the here what line I have to take? Okay, very simple, sir. Here age is equal to, are you getting? Age is equal to here request dot get of in our HTML page. What is the variable name I used? Age. What is the name of the text field I used? Age. That's why age. Are you getting? Can you please get the value entered? Value of age parameter into age. Next, let me create response object. Response is equal to render of request comma test slash can you please tell what I have to take? Test slash girlfriend registration form. Okay, HTML. Next, save this age for the future purpose. Response dot set cookie of age comma age value, and then return response. That's all. Return response. Now in the view urls.py, let me take what is the gf girlfriend user dot, what is the girlfriend view, like this I have to take. That's all. Now whenever you submit this one, whenever we submit this, action is equal to can you please tell? Age is if I submit age form, action is equal to what I have to take? Please confirm. What is the URL pattern for girlfriend view? GF. That's it. Thoda knowledge you are going to get. Once you start coding on your own, then you will get much clarity. Still you may have some doubts. I will clarify that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Clear up to this? Clear? Okay. Well, now here just the remaining. Now girlfriend.html we have to take care. So it is also same thing only. Girlfriend.html, just the copy paste. Here girlfriend registration form, registration page. Okay, here action is equal to, now here enter girlfriend name. Here gf name I'm taking, sir. Enter girlfriend name, gf name I'm taking, like this. If I submit this one, next results page I have to go. Are you getting results? Now enter submit girlfriend name. Are you getting? Yeah, submit girlfriend name. Yes, action is the mandatory. If you are not going to specify action, now it will goes to the same view function. It is not. Okay, like this. Up to this, any doubt? Okay. Now what is the next one? Can you please tell? Yes, sir. In our views.py, girlfriend view is also submitted, right? Okay. Now what is the next one? Sir, very important, sir. Very important. DEF results view I have to take. Sir, of request. I'm taking, sir. In the urls.py, already I have to define. Okay, slash results. Next views dot results view, like this I have to take. Okay, in the results view, what we require to take? Can you please guide what is the code I have? Please guide, sir. What is the code I have? Results view, sir. Whatever girlfriend name entered by end user, I have to get gf name is equal to request dot gf name is equal to request dot. Can you please tell? Request dot. Can you please spell out what I have to take, sir? Request dot get of gf name. Request dot get of gf name. Okay, well, Now, sir, what I require to take care is, sir, response. Here this girlfriend name. Let me add, let me create response is equal to, here there is one very important point, sir. Very important point. Okay, in the future, if this girlfriend name is required, better to save to the response object, no problem at all. Response is equal to, okay, can you please tell how I can get the response? How I can get the response? Render of request comma test app slash results dot html. Okay, sir, this girlfriend name also we require to pass. Regarding girlfriend name also we require to pass, sir. Regarding we require to pass. Okay, that is one way we require to pass all the values. What I will take here is very simple, sir. Very simple. What I want to take, there are multiple ways are there. One way what I will take is, I have to get all the values. And then I can send to the results of form. Okay, well, sir, girlfriend name I got. 1 minute. I may change the code also. Don't worry much. I may change the code also. Don't worry, sir. Sir, this is what I want to take is name I want. Sir, name is already available in the request or not? Can you please tell? Name is already available in the request or not? Age is already available in the request or not? Yes, name is available, age is available. How I can get the name, sir? Please guide. Request dot cookies dot get off. What is the name, sir? I saved with the name like this, right? Next, request dot cookies dot get off. Get off. Okay. What is the next one, sir? Age. In the cookies, in the previous request, already I saved name. Already I saved age like this, right? Already I saved name. Already I saved age like this, right? What I want to take is, yes, sir, this girlfriend name, age, all the things I want to send it to the form. Okay, send it at the context. Okay, here first one name, sir, name, its value is the name, comma, second one, sir, age. Okay, its value is the age. Next, the third one, sir, okay, gf name. Okay, gf name, its value is gf name. That's all. Can you please observe that? Response is equal to render of request test app results.html, name, age, and girlfriend name. Sir, I'm fetching name and the age from the cookie. I'm sending to the results page. Now observe that. What is the next? Return response. That's all. Return response. Okay, like this, right? Return response like. Now let me go to results.html, right? Okay, let me go to results.html. Now, sir, thanks for providing information. Please cross check and confirm once. Like this I'm taking, sir. In that UL I'm taking, in that LI name, sir. Can you please tell how I can able to get a name like this? Next, and after that, okay, second one, age I'm taking, sir. Age is already available. Next, name, age, and what is the next one? Girlfriend name. Here I'm taking GF name. That's it. Sir, don't worry much. Sir, just maybe a bit lengthy example. That's why you people may feel bored. But once we develop this code, if you start coding, then you can able to understand very easily. Nothing will be there, sir. Pure nursery level. Okay. Like now, let me start the sim. Okay. Here, what I want to take is, let me start. If anywhere there is a problem, I will show. Name registration page. Durga. Submit. If I submit this one, okay, Now age registration form. Okay, 34 I'm taking, submit age. Girlfriend registration form, Katirna, like this I'm taking, sir. Age and submit girlfriend name. Thanks for providing information. Please cross check and confirm once. Name is Durga, age 34, girlfriend name Katirna. Ayo, are you able to understand? Yes, is it working or not? Is it working or not? Yes, perfectly, it's going to work, no problem at all. Okay, CSRF token is required if it is the Django form, but it is our HTML form, right, Priyanka? I'm using normal HTML. Here, Django forms concept I'm not using. If you are going to use Django forms concept, then CSRF token, all those things are required. Okay, like suppose, yes, let me open another browser. Okay, he's sending some different name. Okay, 127 and so on. Here like 120, 127, like sir, like enter name. Okay, maybe some name here Chaitanya, like that I'm taking, sir. Chaitanya, like submit name, enter age 30, like this, right? Submit, then automatically Samantha, like come there. Then, sir, have you observed, right? Thanks, sir. Name Chaitanya, age 30, girlfriend name. So even you provided information across multiple requests, still my server can able to remember all the previous request information. How the server remembering all my previous request information? Very simple, sir. What it is doing is very simple. What it's going to do is just observe that carefully. What it is doing is, sir, here name, here have you observed, right? Whenever name is coming, I saved that in the form of cookie. Whenever whenever age is coming, I saved that in the form of cookie. Regarding I saved that in the form of cookie like this, right? Whenever, sir, if you want a name and age from the cookies, I'm getting that. Sir, observe a bit carefully, sir. In this line, what I'm doing? In this line, what I'm doing? Observe that. In these two lines, what I'm doing? Okay? Save name provided by the end user inside a cookie for the future purpose. Sir, save age, whatever provided by end user inside a cookie for the future purpose. Now, in the future, I'm asking, hey cookies, can you please get whatever value entered, whatever value associated with the name, whatever value associated with the age. So these two saving data for future purpose, saving data for future purpose. This one itself is nothing man, getting that saved data from the request.cookies. Clear, right? Render line is not enough. Render line compulsory must be required by now, because the reason is render line is responsible to display results in the form of HTML page, or otherwise responsible to display next form. Render must be required. Clear, right? Any doubt? Sir, I'm sure one thing I will tell. From this discussion, 50% only you are going to get. I'm sure. But when you will get remaining 50%, is once you start coding on your own, then only you will get that. Otherwise, nothing. Just see and enjoy. Are you getting right? Seema, hidden form fields, don't worry. Why we have to worry about? Why we have to complex our examples? Getting right? So hidden form fields also we can able to do that. We can able to do that, but unnecessary. It is a nonsense. It is Java related. We can able to do much, but anyway, don't worry. Sir, now one more thing, sir. One more. Why, man? All the people are telling thanks, sir. You don't want. Some people thanks like means already completed class, sir. Okay, well. Okay, well. Next, yeah. Next, yeah, 1 minute, sir. Some people are asking that out. Permanent cookie means nothing. Permanent cookie means here you require to set the age also. Third parameter, age, comma. Third parameter you require to set every time. 3000, 4000 like that, right? Regarding just the third parameter also we require to set Priyanka. If you are setting the third value, third parameter 100 or something like that much time it will be available. But it is a temporary cookie. Temporary cookies will be stored only in the browser. Once you close the browser, the data by default will be gone. Remember that. Okay. Shashank, we will look. Are you able to understand, right? Next, if you are very much interested, what I want to do is, there is one more approach is there. That approach, if you are interested, I can cover. While in the results.html, directly we can able to get the data. We are not required to read here, and we are not required to pass there. Only girlfriend name you can pass, but the name and the age directly I can able to get from the cookie. How we can able to get, sir? That's about my doubt. Yeah. So we can use this cookie concept restoring the data into fields. Yes, correct. No need to re-enter the same data. We can able to preserve. Yes. For that, even cookies concept also not required. But we can normal jQuery front end is enough. jQuery JavaScript by default can able to do that. Any doubt? Yeah, Shashank, just 1 minute. Up to this, is it clear for you people, right? Okay, that's it. Just better to practice this one. Better to practice this one, so that you can able to get much clarity about this one, sir. Okay, that's all. Just anyway, it is there. I hope cookie example 2, cookie project 2, like that. It's already there. Download that and better to practice.